If your mind is spinning, tangled in endless loops of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios, this prayer is for you. You're not alone in this battle. Overthinking can feel like a storm that refuses to calm, but there is a way to find peace. Let's bring this burden to God together right now, and ask Him to quiet the noise in your heart. He sees you, He knows every thought racing through your mind, and He's ready to meet you in this moment. Take a deep breath, and let's surrender it all to Him. I've been there, awake at night, replaying every decision, every worry, and I know how heavy it feels. But God is bigger than our restless thoughts. God, I come to you with a mind that won't stop. It feels like I'm carrying a weight I was never meant to bear, and I'm tired. I've tried to control everything. My family, my future, my fears, but it's only left me more anxious. I know you see me, and I believe you care about every detail, even the ones I can't stop thinking about. Help me to trust you with the things I can't change. Show me how to let go, even when it feels impossible. I need your peace, Lord, the kind that doesn't make sense in the middle of the chaos. You've carried me before, and I need you to do it again. I think about the story of Martha, Lord, how she was so busy, so worried about everything being perfect, while Mary just sat at your feet. I want to be like Mary, but I feel like Martha, caught up in the details. Teach me to choose what matters most. Help me to remember that you are in control, even when life feels out of order. Let me rest in the truth that you are working behind the scenes, even when I can't see it. I don't have to figure it all out on my own. You're not asking me to have all the answers. You're asking me to trust you instead. Sometimes, it feels like my thoughts are a runaway train, and I don't know how to make them stop. I replay conversations, second-guess decisions, and worry about things that might never happen. But your word says to take every thought captive, to make it obedient to you. That feels so hard, God, but I know you don't ask me to do it alone. Give me the strength to capture those anxious thoughts and hand them over to you, one by one. Help me to replace them with truth, with promises from your word that remind me of who you are. You are my strength when I feel weak. Lord, I know that overthinking often comes from a place of fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of not being enough. But you haven't given me a spirit of fear. You've given me power, love, and a sound mind. Help me to walk in that truth today. When anxiety tries to take over, remind me that I am your daughter, held in your hands, and that nothing can separate me from your love. Let that be the anchor for my soul when the waves of doubt crash in. I don't have to drown in these thoughts. You're reaching out to pull me up. I think about all the times you've been faithful in the past, God. The moments when I didn't know how things would work out, but you made a way. Help me to remember those times now, when my mind wants to focus on what could go wrong. Let those memories be a testimony to your goodness, a reminder that you are the same yesterday, today, and forever. You haven't changed, and you won't stop being faithful now. I can trust you with tomorrow because you've already proven yourself in my yesterdays. That's the truth I need to hold on to. It's so easy to feel like I have to have all the answers, like I need to be in control to keep my family safe, to make sure everything goes right. But that's not my job, is it, Lord? You are the one who holds the world in your hands, who numbers the stars and calls them by name. If you can do that, surely you can handle the details of my life. Help me to release the grip I have on my plans and trust that your plans are better, even when they don't make sense to me. I'm not the one keeping it all together. You are. I bring my family to you, God. My children, my husband, my loved ones. I can't protect them from everything, and that terrifies me sometimes. But you can. You see what I can't see, and you love them more than I ever could. Help me to trust that you are watching over them, guiding their steps, and working in their lives. Let me be a source of peace for them, not anxiety. Show me how to pray for them instead of worrying about them. You're the shield around us all, and I need to believe that. Lord, I know that surrender isn't a one-time thing. It's a daily choice, sometimes a moment-by-moment decision to let go. I wish I could just flip a switch and stop overthinking, but it's a process. Be patient with me as I learn to trust you more. When I start to spiral, gently remind me to come back to you, to lay it all down again. Thank you for never growing tired of my need for reassurance. You are a good father, always ready to listen, always ready to calm my heart. I'm safe with you, even when I don't feel it. I think about the sparrows, Lord, how you care for them, how not one falls without your notice. If you care that much for the birds, How much more do you care for me? Help me to believe that, not just in my head but in my heart. When anxiety tries to tell me that I'm alone, that I have to figure it all out, remind me that I am seen, known, and loved by you. Let that truth sink deep into my soul and silence the lies of overthinking. You're closer than my next breath. And that's enough. God, I want to be still and know that you are God. But my mind doesn't always cooperate. It's like a restless child, always moving, always questioning. Teach me to quiet my thoughts in your presence. Help me to find moments of stillness, even in the busyness of my day, where I can just breathe and remember that you are with me. Let your peace be the guard over my heart and mind, just like you promised. I don't have to fight this battle alone. You're fighting for me. I bring my future to you, Lord. All the unknowns, the what-ifs, the things I can't control. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I know you hold tomorrow. Help me to live in today, to focus on what you've called me to do right now, instead of getting lost in worries about the future. Give me the grace to take one step at a time, trusting that you'll light the path as I go. You've never left me in the dark before, and I know you won't start now. For those watching, if this prayer is speaking to your heart, I want to encourage you to check the pinned comment. There's an ebook called Don't Think, Trust and Surrender that's been a blessing to many. It's not a substitute for professional help, but it's a tool to help you lean into your faith during anxious moments. You're not alone in this journey, and there are resources to support you. God's put people and tools in your path for a reason. Take that step. Lord, I know that surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means giving over. It means trusting that you are working, even when I can't see it. Help me to release the need to understand everything and just rest in your sovereignty. You are God and I am not. That's a good thing. Let me find freedom in that truth, knowing that I don't have to carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. You've got it all, and I can let go. Sometimes, overthinking feels like a form of protection, like if I can just think through every possibility, I'll be prepared. But it's exhausting, and it never really works. Teach me to trust that you are my protector, my shield, my refuge. When I'm tempted to overthink, help me to turn to you instead, to pray instead of panic. Let my first response be faith, not fear. You're the one who sees the whole picture, and I can rest in that. I think about the story of Peter walking on water. He was fine until he started looking at the waves, until he started overthinking the situation. But when he called out to you, you were right there to lift him up. Lord, when I feel like I'm sinking in my thoughts, help me to call out to you. Let me keep my eyes on you, not on the storm around me. You are my anchor, my steady ground. I'm not going under. You're holding me up. God, I ask for a fresh filling of your spirit today. Fill me with your peace, your joy, your strength. Help me to walk in the confidence that I am not defined by my anxious thoughts. I am defined by who you say I am. Loved, chosen, redeemed. Let that identity be louder than the voice of overthinking. Let it be the truth I cling to when everything else feels uncertain. You've called me by name, and that's what matters. Lord, I know that you are close to the brokenhearted, that you are near to those who are struggling. If there's anyone listening right now who feels overwhelmed by their thoughts, I pray that you would meet them in this moment. Let them feel your presence, your comfort, your love. Remind them that they don't have to have it all together. They just need to lean on you. You are enough. You're enough for all of us. I bring my plans, my dreams, my worries to your feet. God, I lay them down one by one, and I ask you to take control. Help me to trust that your ways are higher, that your timing is perfect. Even when things don't go the way I expected, let me believe that you are still good, still working for my good. Give me the courage to let go and let you lead. You've never failed me yet, and I know you never will. Thank you, Lord, for being a God who listens, who cares, who understands. Thank you for the promise that when I cast my anxieties on you, you will sustain me. I don't have to carry this burden alone. You are with me and that changes everything. Let that truth settle deep in my heart today and every day. You're the one who keeps me standing, and I'm so grateful. God, as I move forward, I ask for one more thing. Help me to live in the freedom of surrender. Let me wake up each morning and choose to trust you, to hand over my worries before they take root. Teach me to live with open hands, ready to receive whatever you have for me, knowing that your plans are always better than mine. Let my life be a testimony of your peace, even in the midst of uncertainty. You're the source of my strength, my hope. I think about the words of the psalmist, "Be still, and know that I am God." It's hard to be still when my mind is racing, but I'm asking for your help. Let me find rest in your presence, knowing that you are in control. You are my refuge, my strength, my ever-present help in trouble. I don't need to fear, because you are with me. That's the promise I'm holding on to today. Lord, I pray for every woman listening right now. You know their hearts, their struggles, their thoughts. Meet them where they are, and give them the grace to surrender their overthinking to you. Let them feel the weight lift as they hand it over to you. Remind them that they are not alone, that you are walking with them every step of the way. You see every tear, every worry, and you care. I ask for a fresh outpouring of your spirit in their lives. Fill them with your peace that surpasses understanding, the kind that guards their hearts and minds. Let them experience the joy of trusting you, even when life feels uncertain. Help them to see that surrender isn't weakness. It's the path to true strength. You're the one who makes us strong. God, I know that this journey isn't easy. There will be days when overthinking creeps back in, when anxiety tries to take over. But I pray that in those moments, they would remember this prayer, remember your promises, and come back to you. Let them find comfort in knowing that you are always there, ready to listen, ready to calm their hearts. You never grow tired of us, and that's a gift. Thank you for the gift of prayer, for the way it connects us to you. Thank you for being a God who invites us to cast our cares on you, who promises to carry our burdens. I pray that every woman who hears this would feel lighter, freer, more at peace. Let them walk away from this time knowing that they are loved beyond measure. You're the one who holds us together. Lord, I ask that you would continue to work in their lives, even after this moment passes. Let the seeds of faith planted today grow into something beautiful. Help them to trust you more each day, to surrender more fully, to experience the abundant life you promise. You are faithful, and I believe you will do it. Your goodness follows us all the days of our lives. As we go forward, I want to encourage everyone listening to take a moment to breathe, to let God's peace wash over you. You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to trust the one who does. And if this prayer has brought you comfort, I invite you to share it with someone else who might need to hear it. Let's spread this message of hope and surrender together.